Hello everyone, my name is Shivam Dar and welcome back to my channel Code and Tech. And this is yet another video under the playlist of Developer Relations. And in this video, we are going to talk about the role of AI and ML in developer relations. So this whole presentation I've created for you, which explores the benefits and challenges of using AI ML in our day-to-day life for developer relations rules and provides the best practices for its effective implementations. So let's moving ahead. Defining developer relations. So first thing, if you have if you have seen my other videos, you can check it from my playlist. There are something about I've discussed more about into details about developer relations. What is this process? What is it like? Goals and how to achieve it. What are the best practices and much more. So here also we are going to cover a few basic topics like defining developer relations. The first thing is target audience. Developer, coders, programs who use products and services created by the company. They are the actual target audience. Building a strong developer community and providing a support to it. And on the way, we to create a positive impact in the whole developer experience is like you can say the main motive or main objective of developer relations. And methods to follow are like for a proper developer experience can be said as events, content creation, social media engagement, and much more. Now that I have explained you about developer relations, job process, and it's the whole the big crux of it, the main definition of it. Now let's talk about AI and ML, artificial intelligence and machine learning benefits. So why actually we are using it in our today's life? So if you are aware of it, you know that it is much more like in a very large scale used for automation process, efficiently handling repetitive tasks like documentation and bug reporting, freeing up more time for higher level of work. This is called automation. Next is personalization, providing personalized experience for developers based on their interests, preferences, and needs. This is the next second pointer for AI ML benefits. And the third pointer is improved supports. So and most of the companies or the products, they use AI ML which to respond better to the customer service and in a robust manner, and reduces responses time and improve quality of support. And yes, it is also like a support of 24 into 7. So AI and ML is very much important. And finally, improve documentation. So this can be used to improve accuracy and relevancy of documentation, making it easier for developers to find answers to their questions. I'm very much sure that you know all these details. You might be knowing much more benefits of AI and ML. But if you think about it, I focused on the pointers which, as a developer relations, also you have to do it on your own. Now, challenges and limitations. So what are the challenges and limitations in this? First is ethics and bias. Ensuring AI ML is unbiased and ethical in ongoing challenges. So so AI and ML is all about learning. It's all about how much data you have. So it is not always you can say the more data you have, the more of learning you have done, the more accuracy is there. So it can be said that 100% is correct and 100% is ethical. Next is automation and human touch. Now just before this slide I mentioned that all these done are with the help of developer relations. Then why do we need developer relations? Because AI and ML is much before that. See, automation and human touch is what we are going to talk. Like striking a balance between automation and human interaction to create a positive developer experience can be difficult. Now, when everything is digitalized, when everything is done by the computers and everything is done using AI and ML, it can be you can say much more technical than hitting to the right correct audience at the mass. So we have to find that basic ground, like the human touch. We have to give it a human touch, that okay, whatever we are reading, whatever we are seeing, whatever response we are giving is because this thing is documented by a human, or it has a very niche possibility or niche environment to understand what is happening actually. Next is ensuring transparency. Now developer needs to understand and how AI and ML works and how their data is used. So until and unless developers know how the data is being used, they cannot they cannot trust it. To be very honest, if there is no transparency, then there is no trust. Next is best practices. So we talked about challenges, we talked about AI, ML, we talked about so what are the best practices to do this? The first thing what I will suggest is that clearly define the goals. So clearly define what you hope to achieve with AI, ML, how it aligns with your business objectives. Now whatever this department you're working, you have to set your goals, that how it can be achieved with AI and ML. Just do not rush. Next, invest the quality data, because the more quality data you have, the more positive outcomes you will give, the best outcomes you will give, and ensure the data is up to date. So if you know about data and you have learned about much more about data, like how they're organized and unorganized, so you will know that it is preferred to have a data which is much more organized and collected from a much more viable places, and the data is not having any trash value. So these are the few things which you have to understand, that what is the quality of the data, how it has been recovered, and how it is generated, what is the amount of the data, and everything. Last thing, continuously monitor performance. So monitor performance regularly to ensure it meets business objectives and adjust as necessary. So with this, we come to our conclusion of this presentation. So the first conclusion which I will provide to is the key point that AI and ML can greatly benefit developer relations, but there are challenges to address for it and to be effective. And finally, future prospects and trends. So as AI and ML evolve, so you know that it is just evolving every day. Data is producing, AI is on the verge, and everything is just at a very super fast track. Developers will need to learn to work with it. You have to embrace it. It may become an even more integral part of a developer relations. So you have to embrace it. You have to know how to use it rather than pushing it away, not using it for your own day-to-day daily life or your developer relations work. You have to use it. You have to understand it. You have to make best out of it.